music means everything to me in every possible sense of the word. You know, as a listener of music and as someone that makes music.
If somebody are in the state that I was a year ago and listen to the music that I'm playing, I think on the end of the day that they will definitely benefit out of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to play.
Music is my voice in this world. It's how I hear other people, and it's how I allow other people to hear me.
If it wasn't for music in my life and, you know, playing piano to get those things out of your mind, and, you know, I would have been definitely gone crazy by now.
The best music a lot of times is born in incredible sadness, so, you know, it does kind of have this full circle kind of thing where, you know, sometimes I write because I'm happy, sometimes I write because I'm sad.
With the emotion that you've got inside you, there's a lot of music that if you play and it's nice music, I mean, then something comes out.
I feel good about myself, I feel good about my life, you know, for me to raise my kids in this kind of environment on a daily basis and watch them get to, you know, run on the lawns and play in the bush and spot different animals and play with different, you know, things, you know, that is an incredibly rewarding experience.
I would say for the period that I was in Pretoria and then I moved down to Port Petersburg in KwaZulu-Natal, and when I came up here, it's the life here, the quality of life and the rush that you don't get down here.
There's no corporate pressure here. I'm not looking for my next promotion, you know, trying to one-up anybody else.
The nature and everything that we've got here, I mean, it's very nice. The people here is nice people. I mean, it's not everybody for himself, you know, up in the States, you know, in cities.
Yeah, so I started using drugs at a really young age. Obviously, you know, when I started using drugs, I wasn't addicted to them. It was more of a, you know, like a fun thing to do.
The music that my mother played on the piano, I was always scared at night or during the day when my father at that stage was drinking, that I started to find some of a relief in my mind when my mother was playing piano.
The relationship between, you know, my brother and I and my sister and I, yeah, everything deteriorates. I mean, my brother also eventually started to struggle with drugs. I mean, we spent a lot of time together and that kind of thing. It's not that I have to be a different person on stage, because I mean that would be hypocritical in a way, and that's not it. But I mean, it is kind of a sense of having your game face on.
I can close my eyes and I can sleep tomorrow morning, stand up and start the day again. But I mean, what most of the people doesn't realize is that you can put up a face and walk the whole day around with it, and at night when you are really in a state, when you go home and you close the door behind you, you're alone. And that's where music can make a difference to your heart.
Over me, I want the memories that the numbness stole. Someone with a needle to repair the hole, and when the pen goes down, the book must be full. I can't just say yes because you want me to. Wake the dead inside of me and eat blood in my bones like the wind in the trees. the summer rain and the winter freeze, the blossoms of spring washing over me. I want the memories at the numb stove, someone with a needle to repair the hole, and when the pen goes down, the bird must be full. I can't just say yes because you want me to.